Good morning. Welcome to Central Valley Talk right around 11:30 on this Thursday, the 22nd of July. I'm Austin Reed coming to you live from our Tower District studios in Fresno. Thank you so much for being with us. We're going to be live and local until right around 4:30 today with a bunch of different guests, and we're going to kick things off with real estate talk. Joining us live in our Tower District studios.
There's lots to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. Julia with Clovis First Real Estate Services. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes.
You've been on
Austin.
before,
Yes.
but this is my first time interviewing you.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's going on? What's happening in the market
Well,
from a true expert?
well, as we all know, there's not enough houses out there for people, and it's crazy in the real estate business right now for agents writing offers on properties, for buyers just getting an accepted offer. I think it's you're winning the lottery if you actually get an accepted offer at this point. It's scary. But the one thing that I see is going on is because our whole future of houses is tied up in people that are in forbearances. They're going to lose those houses eventually. It's going to happen because forbearance means they're not making payments. So because the bank is allowing it, but the federal government is shoring up these lenders to keep them afloat. Then when it's time for them to refinance out of those, the banks are requiring that whole forbearance amount is paid off. So if you're in let's talk about a real person. He's in a 4% loan. He wants to refinance. And his credit would allow him to refinance, except he's been in forbearance for over 13 months. So now the bank's saying, well, just make these payments and we'll take it off of the balance that you owe. We'll take part of that towards that. And I said to my client, I said, well, the only place you're going to see the fact that you're behind is on your mortgage statement. So if his mortgage statement says that he's current on his payment and there's no balloon payment for that forbearance amount, well, maybe there's a lender out there that might consider refinancing it into like a 2 or 3% loan. I haven't had to do that yet, but I have refinanced people out of those, and what they've done is they've gotten a hold of seconds and stuff that they had open and took that money and paid it off because the banks are requiring that it's your money. You cannot borrow that money. It has to actually be your money. Or you have to enter into agreement with the bank that you have for a 3 months payment on a balloon payment, and you have to prove to the new lender that you've actually made those 3 payments, and they're supposed to allow you to refinance. It's very complicated, but what I will tell you is the only way to know how your bank, and there's a million of them, is going to deal with getting you out of that forbearance and into a new loan is for you to call me, and we'll call the lender, and we'll see what we have to do to work this out. It's all extremely complicated. I understand the whole thing from beginning to end. I don't know. It's scary times. I think you have this problem with people not making rent payments. And I think that's still going on. I don't think that the government floating money out there to give the people the money to pay their landlords money is going to change the fact that they think they don't have to make their rent payment. And that's what we're dealing with right now in real estate.
Did you ever... I mean, you've been in this game for how long? Long time?
37 years.
37 years.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think you'd see something like this?
No. But I do remember when Mr. Obama got elected, the people coming out saying, we don't have to make our car payments anymore. We don't need to make our rent payments anymore. But it took a couple presidencies to get to that, because now people think they don't have to make a rent payment or a house payment. And they don't think about how this is going to affect them at the end of the day. Well, how's it going to affect you?
What are some of the other services that you provide to people that really need help and need that real solid advice?
I love that question.
Thank you.
That was completely unexpected. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking me that question. The one thing I really pride myself in doing is making sure that if somebody is selling a house, they're not just giving it away. We hang out. I hang out to get the most money. I make sure I take care of clients. And if I have to put part of my commission for the real estate sale or the lending portion to help the deal go through, then I'm willing to do that. I think that in this day and age right now, everybody thinks they're going to get the most money for property, and that's true. Absolutely true. But then you have to look at the side of the coin that, well, how soon do I need to move? How soon do I need to get out of here? And then do you have a forbearance amount that's going to eat up part of your equity? There's so many factors in the sale of a property. And I am so happy for anybody to call me at 977-3583 and just ask questions. No commitment. I'll help you. Even if you're in a deal and you don't understand what's going on, call me. We'll talk about it. It's no harm. I'm happy to do that.
Do you have any thoughts as far as first-time home buyers here in summer 2021 now?
Apparently there is some down payment programs. I was really big on them. I haven't had a client that needed them. As soon as I need them, I'll go and find out all about them. The problem that I see, what was the name of that program? There was the LIFT program put on by Wells Fargo, but that money has to be paid back. At some point, when you sell your house, part of your equity is going to pay that back. I'm really surprised. You would be shocked to find out that a lot of people don't realize that that's going to be an issue. Yeah. I think the best program that came out was CalHFA. That was a great program. Is zero interest rate, I think, on the second, or like minimum interest rates, and so that balance of that $3,000 or $4,000 or $15,000 is minimal. And with equity growth the way it is, if you're in one of those programs, this is the time to refinance. Call me. It's time for you to get out of those things, pay them off, and go into the ones 2-3% interest rate loans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about,
I can't really quote rates without
right.
having an APR, but
sure, even though some people will.
Yeah.
So
well, those rates are out there, but there's so much more to a loan than just a rate.
Right.
So, and I spend a lot of time with the clients on the phone. I'm always available. If you call my phone number, 977-3583, guess who's going to answer it? Be me. So
you give first-class service?
Yes, sir.
Because you care. I can tell you care.
That is really the truth.
Yeah.
That's most people that I've done a loan for, real estate for are still friends of mine.
Yes.
I think awesome. That says something.
Right.
They're not running and hiding from me.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're referring people to me.
Yeah.
Because they want their friends and clients taken care of, their friends taken care of it.
What about for a seller right now? Do you sell?
I do. I represent buyers or sellers. I'm a full broker. I sell and I list properties, and I help people buy properties and do loans. I do the whole thing. So I really understand all sides of it. I think right now we have such a crunch with housing. People who want to sell, who need to sell, they don't know where they're going to go to. It's very scary. You can do a buy and sell at the same time. I haven't done one of those in probably over a year now, because people are having trouble getting to contract on what they're going to buy. I think probably one of the best advices I can give to people is go get contracted with one of the builders in one of the new tracks.
Yeah, like Riverstone,
get on a list. Well, all the lots are gone.
I know.
But down in Sanger, Reedley area, there's some tracks that I've got people on lists that I call every Tuesday. Those people know me. The people in the tracks know me because I'm going to call all the time. It's getting qualified with them because I don't know where we're going to go here. I don't. I keep looking for vacant houses. I hate to say that we're going to end up in a position like we were several years ago.
Like in 2009?
Yeah, but housing prices are up so much. I don't see people losing houses. I see people making the mistake of staying there to the bitter end and losing their equity. Because once you get foreclosed on, because trust me, the banks are setting you up for a perfect foreclosure here. If you're not making your payments for 13, 14 months, do you honestly think the mortgage company is just going to wait forever?
No.
They're not going to.
Yeah.
So, and what if your job never comes back? And what if your income never comes back? And so those are the things that you really need to look at. Is this sustainable for me? And if it's not sustainable for you, get out of there. Get out, get your money. Get your money so you have that. Because once you get foreclosed on, I hate to say this, but they don't give you anything. Only if you have if you have equity, they will give you something. But it's by that time it's so ugly because the attorney fees and everything else that goes into. There's so many things that people don't realize are going to be on that closing statement.
Right. We've got about a minute left. Anything else that I missed? Anything else you wanted to throw out there?
No, I thought rates are good right now. If you're even thinking about anything, whether it's moving, buying, getting out of your forbearance, give me a call. Give me a call. I would love to help you. And it's non-committable. I'm non-committal, sorry. I'm not going to chase after you because I'm a very busy agent. I'm going, hopefully, if you want me to help you, I will help you till, as my husband says, the cows won't have it anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
ClovisFirst.com or 559-977-3583.
Exactly.
Very good. Julia,
Okay.
good to meet you. Come back anytime, okay?
Nice to meet you, Austin.
All right. I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We'll be back with another guest soon. Stay with us.